Oh, is that better? Is that better? I don't know why it does that. I don't know why it does that, man. There we go. We haven't missed anything. I've just started talking to her. There we go. I have to check why it does that. It
I'm no
changes
latrine
scene.
cleaner.
Oh, sorry. It's just that you smell like one. And where am I
Smell
supposed
like
to know you from?
We saw each other by that pond.
What pond? I haven't been at any pond.
Being coy, isn't she?
Yes, you were. You were attacked there by some bandits. You, some other women, and us
Beautiful.
too.
I have no idea what you're on
Welcome,
about.
welcome. You just finished it,
I
have
work
you?
at the castle,
Makes
and I
46
wasn't at
hours. That's
any
good going
pond.
for this game. That's good going for this game. I don't know why you're trying to deny it. Let's
And
do
I
that.
have no idea why you're trying to
Did you
deny
enjoy it? Harry Bossum in the house. How we doing? Don't forget to follow people. Thanks for the
It's
hearts.
all very strange.
Shut up! For God's sake! Someone will hear you. I wasn't
She was
at
on the
pond,
koi.
and that's that.
Okay.
And don't mention it again. To me or anyone else. Got that?
Smashing them hearts already.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
Might play it again.
I can
Yeah, I
handle the
reckon
likes
this
of
is
him
one of those
myself.
games that you need to play twice, isn't it,
Thanks for the
Freedom?
wine. Bye.
I've done some mods though
Don't know what's up with
to
you, but I know you
rebalance
were
it a
there.
little bit. But them
need your help.
rebalances are coming anyway in
You
the
owe me that
update.
But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
Keep your eyes up, Henry.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von
You
Berghoff
haven't
is
played
getting
this
ready to
game
ride
in
out.
good in years. This good in years. Yeah,
If
this is
you wanna
right up
speak
my
to him,
alley as well.
the best place
All
would
the
be Simeon's wedding.
Saxons and the medieval
You'll be there.
era, Vikings.
For sure.
Love the stuff.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
After they completed one, I didn't know whether they would have a budget for number two because they're only a small
What
studio,
are you
isn't they?
gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
I need to get myself some threads, man. I look like a proper tramp.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
Ready for what? I'm not ready. I'm always ready.
Always ready.
Always
Glad to
ready.
hear it. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
We got robbed for all our money and clothes. So we're in this vagabond stuff. Alright? Can't it wait?
Alright.
Alright, yeah. Gavin
What do you
in
want
the
us to do?
house!
Well, hello,
Over there by the
beautiful.
gate,
How you doing,
there's
Gavin?
a cart with sacks of flour from the mill.
It's going pretty well. We've
My old
finished
man
the sort of
was
like
meant to take them into the
start
house.
of it.
But as soon as he got a sniff of work,
But they won't
he
let us in the
vanished into
gates because
thin
they think
air.
we're peasants.
The second door in there leads
Look
to
at
the
you
pantry.
smashing the hearts. I
That's
bet
why I
that's
need to know
Harry,
all
isn't
the
it?
sacks.
Smashing the
You
hearts.
have to lay each
Help
sack on
Harry
the
out,
planks
people.
so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly.
Yeah,
Two
man.
men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then
do
we'll
it.
be quits.
Yeah, there's going to be DLCs and everything. And I think it's going to be like a Witcher DLC where it's kind of that's the last game I played so good was The Witcher. It's going to be like a witch that kind of works beneath us. No, I
Alright.
won't do that.
We'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in
I
the
forgot
woods.
what I was saying
Aye,
halfway through.
It's
Sorry.
terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't
Like it
pay
or
what
not.
you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is that clear?
All right. We'll do it.
Yeah,
Glad
man,
to
we're
hear
getting
it.
those follows in.
I can see you ain't
Although
stuck up
with
like
new
you made.
followers, it's not
Where are you actually
coming through with
from, if you don't
notifications,
mind
so
me
I need
asking?
to look at that. I need to look at that. Ratty. From far, far away. I'm going to say Ratty.
Rat-eye.
Rat tie. Rat tie. That rings a bell. I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, Jesus. I heard something about a wedding.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else.
So I've pointed
Young
my
Lord
skills more
Sameen is
towards
marrying
speech so I
Agnes,
can lie
the
and all of
daughter
that
Thrush.
stuff.
Our trust
I'm
of its
literally him.
bailiff. And it's going
People
to
say
be a
I look
grand
like him.
affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's
I'm
a lot
Rich
different
Von.
from when some canner gets
Is
hitched
that
to a
Dutch?
house wench.
Is that Dutch in chat? Have you changed your name? Well, Lord. Okay,
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are?
I do.
But most likely he will be. Samine is his
It was
vassal.
always coming to the stream saying I look like somebody and sound like KSI. Oh, what
Who
we
is
got going?
this? Semine.
Can't you tell by the
Semi.
name?
I tell
The
you
Lord
what,
of Samine.
I get greeted with
The
a
fort in
semi
the
after I
village
see
belonged
that
to
bar
him.
lady
Old
thing
Jan
with the big
Samine is
tits.
the head of the family. And his son's called
Jesus.
Olda. And it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. The
Hey,
glory's
look,
fading a
look,
bit. They
there's
still
nothing
have
wrong with
some
my
charm.
hairline, son. Nothing wrong with my hairline. Get out of here.
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Samine, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad.
I don't know
It's
about
for
that, lad.
invited guests only.
It seems
Jeez,
that's
that's
really
all
our only
works then,
chance.
isn't it?
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svata
Cameras
there.
always point
He's
down
the
on there
bride's
as well,
brother.
don't they? So they're not the
He
most
can be a bit
flattering.
of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
Beautiful.
Is that all you know about the wedding?
What else is there to know?
I'm not going to go through every single
What's
bit of
life
this
like
dialogue, you know.
Better
I'm going
now
to
that
skip a
you
lot
and
of
your
it.
pal have finally had a wash. Truth to tell, it used to be better. The war might be far away, but more and more young lads are going away to fight. But
She
then
needs
there's a
sacking as an
shortage of folk
actress,
to do the
man.
work
That
around
that,
here,
that
and that's a big
accent's
problem.
terrible.
Where can I find work here?
First, you gotta carry them sacks for me, so don't bother looking anywhere else yet.
Oh,
But
God.
otherwise, you can find work anywhere. You just need to keep your eyes open and not be afraid to ask. Try Radovan the smith for one. He's a bit
Right.
odd, but he'll pay decently for a helping hand. Come to mention it, he's sat just round the corner there, if you want to ask him about it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
And that fella next to him is Miller Crazel. He needs helpers now and then, but watch out for him. You know what they say about Millers.
I've heard things,
Hey.
all right.
He's
Well
banged
then,
Miller's
be
daughter
careful.
before. I know that. All right, cool.
Where do you want the sacks moved to?
To the pantry. That's the second door inside there. But I'd split the work with your pal if I was you, so you don't do yourself a mischief. It's
Yeah.
his debt too, ain't it?
Hey, John with the roses.
Thank you for the gifts. The real
Thank
voice
you, John.
appreciates you all.
Where's the pantry?
Second
Legend.
door inside the tavern. You can't miss it.
You know, if you would
Is
have
this
done
the
them
only
together,
tavern
it
here?
would have come up with a
In Tuscovitz
notification.
it is.
You must be doing pretty well then, eh?
I'd be doing a lot better if everyone paid their
Legend.
bills.
Right, cool.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. Here it
Let's
comes.
go.
And what can I get for you?
Move on my way. Look,
Pardon
we
me.
need
I
to
talked
do
to that
some
woman
shit,
from
man.
the pond.
I noticed. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's
Look
definitely
how
her.
terrible the clothes
Don't
are,
forget a figure
man.
like hers.
Get myself
I
some
got
new
the feeling
threads.
she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Berghoff is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he
Sacre
pledges
bleu.
to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
John,
Calm
you
down.
legend.
Let me finish. There's also going to be a
Thank
big
you
wedding
for the
in
gifts.
region.
The real
Young Lord
voice
Semon,
appreciates
a
you all.
nobleman, is
That's
marrying
so
the local
random,
bailiff's
isn't it?
daughter.
That's so
It's the talk
freaking
of the
random.
region. It's invitation only, of course. But maybe we could wangle our way in.
Have I finished
Why
Red
should
Dead
some
2 already?
wedding in a
Yeah,
shithole
man.
near
Finished
Trotsky be
weeks
of
ago.
any
We
interest
played
to
High
us?
as Life for a
Because
couple
it
of
looks
streams.
like Von Berghoff will
And
be
then I
there.
had like
Oh, that's
2 weeks off
fantastic
from
news,
streaming. It's
So
ages
all we have to
ago.
do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan,
It's been about
right?
4 weeks ago now.
I'll come up with something.
I hope so. You can't expect me to do the thinking for both of us all
The
the
Last
time.
of Us I have.
We'll ask the
The Last of
locals
Us
and see.
2 I need to
There's
stream.
something else we
Is it
have
on
to sort
PC
out
yet?
first.
The Last of Us 2.
I spoke to the innkeeper.
Part 2.
I noticed that too.
And we can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry.
I tell you what, if The
we
Last of
both
Us
do
Part
it,
2 is on
we'll be
PC
finished in no time.
already,
Look, Sax. Are you
I'm going to
yanking
do
my
it.
noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone
Last
saw
of Us
me?
or Red Dead? Jesus, that's a choice, isn't it?
All right, I understand. I'll carry them by myself.
I'm glad you know
I think
your
The Last of
place.
Us you can only
Although-
play once, can't you?
couple
You only
of
play
sacks
once.
wouldn't
You
kill
don't
you,
need to
eh?
play that game
Henry,
twice. But I
Haven't
do
you ever
love The
heard
Last
of the
of
three
Us.
states of man?
He's
Would that
excellent
be some
story, but I think
aristocratic excuse?
Red Dead.
Not so
Red Dead.
fast.
I'll do
It's
Red Dead.
God's law. Oratores,
Love Red
the
Dead.
priests who pray for us. Laboratores, the plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatores, the
on, you posh
warriors who
twat.
protect the ones on their knees. Now,
Right.
which am I? So if you find me
care.
a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks?
Wow.
That's against God and nature.
Wow.
So, which do I belong to?
Good question.
He's not
Before
going to
I'd have
help
said
me,
you were
is
a
he?
peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
I'd rather forget about that.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labour, it wouldn't be such an offence against divine order as in
Welcome
my
to the
case.
stream, people.
Pure
Welcome.
blood,
Got
a
better
noble
Kingdom
status.
Come Deliverance coming in.
short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
I'm on it.
Thanks again for accepting it
Wow.
with humility. And fear not, friend, I'll repay the favour.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out
What
of the
a
worst,
twat.
I'll help you find your dog. As
Oh,
soon as we
thanks,
have at
mate.
least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
That would be kind of you.
I knew you'd be pleased.
Cool. Right. They said there's some people around the corner, didn't they? That I could talk to. The miller.
Greetings to you.
Likewise, lad.
I haven't seen you here before. Where are you from?
Ratai.
Messengers from Ratai. Here to deliver a letter to Lord von Burgos in the name of Sir Radzig, Cobbler of Dworitz, and Sir Hanish of Lipa.
Hear that, Crazel? A messenger, he says. Looks more like a scarecrow to me.
He's a lame liar, all right. But he knows how to spin a good yarn. You can't deny him that.
I'm not lying. We're messengers. But everything got out of hand somehow.
Well, whether you're lying or not, no one will believe a word you say in them rags. What do
No.
they call you, lad?
I'm Henry.
So, Henry,
Okay.
what was it you were after?
Since you've joined us,
Some of these are timed as well. I'm looking for work. What do you know about the wedding?
I'm looking for work.
And what can you do?
I can do a lot of things. But mainly, I'm a blacksmith.
Bugger me. A blacksmith, you say? That makes 2 of us. And my apprentices have just vanished along with my goods, the bastards.
Bosh.
When I'm swamped with work, let's shake on it.
why work in the smithy when you can work in my mill? The job's cleaner and less grueling.
Oi, I asked him first.
No, I'll work with a smithy, I think. Smithy chat, I think, because he's a
My own pal
blacksmith
was a
son.
blacksmith, so I spent my whole childhood at the forge. I know how to handle a hammer and bellows.
Might be able to get a sword
Bugger
as
me.
well.
That's a lot more than the last lot I had. Whenever you're passing by that way, drop into my forge in Takov and ask for Radovan. That's me.
What do you know
I
about the
heard
wedding?
there's going to be a big wedding in these parts. What do you know about it?
That's right. A big affair in Samin.
Everyone wants to go.
And anyone who's not invited is trying to worm their way in somehow. Not me, though. I couldn't give a toss.
Because you weren't invited, eh?
Of course I was invited. But what do I care about young Samine and the bailiff's lass? We're all just playthings in God's hands. One day...
Trying to sound clever
A lot of
again,
this
are
is
you,
like
Crazel?
dead side
All I'm
dialogue, so I'm
saying
kind of going
is
to
that these
skip somewhere,
petty
otherwise it'd
affairs
be
of
forever.
men leave me cold.
So that, it's going to be big. Even Lord von Burgo himself is going to be at the wedding. And he hardly ever shows his face in public.
Cool. So is there a way to get...
Would it be possible to get to von Burgov, even though he keeps his distance from people?
I don't know. He's either locked away in his castle or traveling somewhere. And he's powerful and important. So the only chance of meeting him is at the wedding.
Welcome to the
At
stream.
least for us who are invited.
And everybody will want something from him. He'll be dancing for joy, I can tell you.
Cool, right. How do I get to the
So,
wedding?
how can I...
The best thing would be to find a job that we needed there.
Aye. There's always lots of hands needed at a
The
wedding.
plan.
As the hours pass and the guests raise their goblets, they'll lower their guard.
Bugger it. Cut the mysterious horse shit. You'll scare the lad. Look, if I'm satisfied with you in the smithy, I can guarantee you'll be at the wedding.
Or, if you came to help me at the mill, I'll get you there as well.
Keep your nose out, Crazel. The lad wants to work for me. It's his family trade. So don't try to mess with his head.
Well, maybe he'll change his mind.
Could someone get to the wedding without an invitation?
Someone? You mean? Forget it, looking like that.
Well,
We need
I
some new
think it might
clothes,
be
don't we?
possible.
That's what we really
using
need.
certain
Thanks for the share, man.
play of light and shadow. A cloak as black
Welcome
as
to the
night.
stream. Don't
What are
forget
you
to follow
going on
people.
about? More Miller's witchery?
All right, all right. I won't say another word.
Semi's
Right.
bound to keep a damn close eye on his big day. So you won't get in without an invitation.
Okay, cool. About the work, about the wedding.
I haven't been here before, and I'd like to learn something about
It's
this
long,
region.
innit?
What's there to say? It's not a bad place to live.
It's usually peaceful, thank God.
You've got good reason to hide, I reckon.
That's enough of your mudslinging. It's actually good to live in an estate where the Lord's away most of the time.
That's true. Just a couple of villages, rocks, fields, not even a church worth the name, in fact. That's despite Otto van Burgo being one of the kingdom's most powerful nobles. The darkest place is under the candlestick, as they say.
When his lordship isn't in these parts, his chamberlain stands in for him. Ulrich von Schomberg's his name.
Big fun
I
chop.
saw him on the gate tower when he sent us packing like beggars.
Aye, he's a right haughty
Well, you
bastard.
look like a beggar, mate.
On the other hand, he can be negotiated with.
If you can get to him.
Right, cool.
I've got to be going.
That would do.
Wait, there's something else I want to ask. Out with the truth. You ain't no messengers.
We really are. We didn't look like this when we left Ratov.
MM?
We set
What's
up
up,
camp
bro?
down by the pond.
How you doing?
And in the evening, we were attacked by bandits. They slaughtered our men. It was only through luck that we saved our skins. We lost everything,
Started a new game.
even the letter. So they wouldn't let us into the castle.
Can't say I'm surprised.
I was
I'd send
saying,
you packing myself.
being a
But
good
it's
boy
true,
tonight.
there's bandits
Last
marauding
night
in
it was
these
a
parts.
bugger on
They're getting
stream.
bolder and bolder.
Wonder if I
Even
could get
attacked
the
a patrol from the
camera
castle
around.
recently.
Aye, these are evil
There he is.
times. Nothing never
There he
happened
is.
like that in King Charles's day.
Farewell,
chilling.
then, Henry.
Farewell.
We'll talk about it later.
Right, cool. That was a long ass chat. That was.
Greetings. Cheers.
Cheers.
Going down nicely, is it?
Going down a tree.
Just talk to
Greetings.
everybody.
Are you the bailiff, son?
Hi, that's me. Who are you?
I'm Henry. Harry. Oh,
I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dvorets.
That's a long name.
yeah, it is. This is Kingdom
I'll
Come
probably forget
Deliverance
after a few
2.
tankards anyway.
Quite a new game.
What do you want? You don't think you're gonna wangle
Beautiful
some coin
game.
out of me, do you?
No. I'll just have a couple
Hey,
of questions.
John with the
Ask
gifts,
away.
man.
I have plenty of time.
Thank you for the gifts. The real voice appreciates you all.
I'll get the wedding.
I heard your sister's getting married.
Indeed she is. It's going to be a grand affair. There are even guests coming from Gutenberg. Even Lord von Berghoff is coming. That's how important my family is.
Look,
I gotta kill him.
I need to
I'm gonna
pass
kill
on
him.
an important message to von Berghoff. But I can't get into the castle because of what happened to us. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't know you from Adam.
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the wedding. Try asking for a job. I'm not saying you're sure to
nice
get to von
threads,
Berghoff
man.
that
I
way,
need to like
but you can try.
get somebody by surprise and steal all their costume.
What's going on here in the...
Apart from the bandits, life's peaceful enough. The war has steered clear of us, thankfully. But high politics is nothing for me. I don't...
Okay.
You must know young Lord Semine, don't you?
Aye, he's a close friend. Although he's been acting a bit odd recently.
Odd? Odd how?
He spends more time in the woods than at home. Always riding off somewhere and doesn't want to talk about it. Maybe he'll be his old self after the wedding.
Oh,
I already know how to get to the wedding. I spoke to the miller and the smith.
why are you telling
And they
them
both
that,
promised to get me in.
Henry?
Oh, aye. The smith does business with old Semine. And nothing happens around these parts without Miller Krazel being involved. But watch out. If I see you're up to no good there, you'll get more than a slapped wrist.
I'll fuck
Got
you
that?
up, mate.
Thanks. I have to be off.
Wait a moment. Since you're here, do you play dice? It occurred to me we could roll a few. What do you say?
I've got nothing to wager.
That's a shame. It's no fun if there's nothing at stake. You know what? If you beat me, we'll work something out with the wedding.
You'd invite us, you mean?
You'd have to beat me first. And that's not going to
I
happen.
don't know about that. I don't want to play. Let's play.
We'll see about that. Let's play.
You really are desperate to
Yeah,
get to the
I
wedding,
am,
huh?
man. I'm going to lose. I don't like these games.
Come on.
I don't like these games at school. Choose a dice. I don't know. I don't know about this chat. You're interested in gambling. How does from previous throws? I don't know about this chat. I don't know what to do. Are we just getting the highest points, or I don't know. That seems awfully hard.
Come on then, show us what you can do.
It's
unless you're
fun,
playing
is
for the
it?
first time.
How the fuck do you play it? Do I need to get the highest score possible, or what's the sitch? I can't remember how you play it from the first one. Do I hold my ones or my sixes?
How's it going?
My wife and I are pickling cabbage. Loads of it.
Look for ones and fives. Okay, if I hold a one and I hold a five,
It's good for you.
what's the sitch after that?
Drives out the black bile, puts your fluids in balance.
What fluids?
Saturn and
Give
Jupiter
a
are in a bad constellation.
score and
at the
pass.
moment. That turns up the black bile
Hold
and makes
die.
you ill.
You idiot. You've been hanging around with Miller Krazel again,
I
haven't
don't
you?
want to hold any more dice. Score and continue. Score and pass. Give
Everything
up.
he says is true. The other day, he told me to give my cows dark ale to drink.
What? You didn't actually do it, did you?
Laugh all you like. If I
Right,
told
we
you
want
that
a six,
three
don't
times
I? I
as
presume we
real
want a
outward,
six and a two and a
you
four.
wouldn't be impressed,
I don't
would you?
fucking know, man.
Aye, aye.
So what? I need to like get one, hold one, and then just score and pass. 200 score and pass. And now I'm just going pass. Okay. How am I going to get 50? No, what is it's doing.
My God! Oh, come on.
Right, so do I just get 1-5? Just get... Go on, continue. And then do a pass, I presume.
My God!
Bloody hell.
Hey!
You've played before. Admit it.
True. I can't
There
deny
we
it.
go.
Thank God
We got
weren't
that
playing
grudge.
for coin. You'd have cleaned me out.
Well, we were playing for something else. So I hope you're going to keep your word.
Well, it's not that easy, you know. I can't just invite every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Only my old man can do that.
You were lying then?
A bit. But look on the bright side. We had a game, and you didn't lose anything.
I didn't win anything either.
You can still get to the wedding
fuck
as
him
a
up, man.
lackey. If you make an effort.
He needs to be beat up, doesn't he? He needs to be beat up. I need his sword or something.
And she stamps and bites when she's upset.
Cheers.
I've still not
Good day.
started any work.
I'm on it.
Work those muscles, Hercules.
Alright, cool. Right,
Hey, where's that beer?
what I need to do is get these sacks. Where are the sacks, chap? Oh. Beer, bread, still. I don't want to still, do I, with all these people, right? Carry the sacks, okay, where the F is. So here's the F. Ah, there they are.
The innkeeper told me we should move the sacks.
So what are you waiting for? I'm bored to death already.
Lazy
I'll move each
bugger.
sack so you can get a better grip on it. But don't expect no more from me.
Speed. Oh,
What did you say? Say it again.
It was their own
Oh, dear.
fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make
Gonna
camp,
hit the
smart
fan,
ass?
innit?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Did you hear what that lying nobody wants?
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon,
dear.
Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me. You and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh,
dear.
I'm so scared.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your
need to be
ragamuffin
quick
friend
with them
and get the
options.
fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You
Oh
scum!
dear, Barbara. Oh no.
Some typhoid.
Ah, well. Come on. Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
Keine Sorge.
You're no match for us,
Oh,
fucker.
Jesus, mate. Now then one. Now then one. Oh.
To a bloody belt, fucker!
Come on, come on, come on. Yeah.
Show your stuff.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
You'll kick the bucket, you shit.
Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. I got 3 against 1.
I'm all yours. Show
He's
your
getting
stuff.
I'll wrap your eyes
Oh, dude.
What the hell is going on here? Grab them vagabonds.
Vagabonds. Oh no. Oh mate.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you?
Welcome to the stream. Oh dear.
You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle. But no, not his lordship.
You've got a nerve.
If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that nest. Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it? Fuck off!
Shut up. Oh, you'll get a whipping too.
Oh, bless them.
Just who the hell do you think you are?
I'm the only one of us with any sense. I'm not the one who acts like a spoiled child.
Spoiled child? You're in danger of crossing the line, Henry. Better keep your mouth shut. I shouldn't have brought you along.
Well, that's something we can agree on. I could have been sitting in the mill instead of rotting in these stocks.
And whose fault is that?
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals in their tavern? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me. Fat chance. If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
That's
I don't
true.
believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world works.
Hey, let's just stop all this arguing. It'll just make things worse.
Fuck you. I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Oh, wow.
That's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that.
Man.
Calm down.
Dude.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Well...
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
Oh. Well, brat. Still there. You're going to take a piss on him.
All right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Well, that was the Witcher coming in then.
Isn't that? Oh, so Otto.
Hey! Lord Virgo!
Let me out then. Jeez.
Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
I bet that hurts like hell coming out of one of those.
What are we gonna do?
Luke, how we doing? Such a goated game. Yeah, man.
Can do as you like.
I played the first one. Loved the first one.
You can go and carry sacks
Beautiful.
or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Bergov at the wedding. I bid you farewell.
No bad. Any.
Yeah. If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh?
Yeah.
All right, off you go.
He got a big one slapping my ass. Welcome to the stream. Alright. Do I still need to do the mission of the getting the sacks? Crime and reputation, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I kinda get it, like you do
I
crimes.
really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you.
Alright, let's see if I've got any of my inventory still.
Duck up, Lord.
Right.
Well, come on. I don't.
Hello.
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from
Game
you.
name is Kingdom
I should
Come
actually be
Deliverance 2.
thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging
Recently
for
released.
arms here for days.
If you
but
want
I
the
didn't
cheaper
make any
version,
real
number
coin
one,
till today. And that's
Kingdom
thanks
Come
to you.
Deliverance.
The scene you
Excellent
made
game.
brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
You're welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
Yes, you're probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless
I need a bath.
Somebody tries to kill me.
Get out of it.
Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to
We
girls.
need a bed, don't we, really?
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like
What's the
some trick
NPC
he's
doing,
got that
man?
our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
You didn't listen to me. You can take him on, but I think you'll get trounced.
Are you certain?
Believe me, Tomcat knows
You
some
don't say.
trick. Clubbers everyone like little boys.
Christ, what a day.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower, that is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you
Go.
How does he show off?
with his muscles. He rips logs with his hands. He even let himself
Oh,
be run
wow.
over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out.
And not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Right, cool.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here
Just
pretty good.
Bara.
You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
You're a wanderer. Where you headed?
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work. To the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
Cool.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in
Yeah, I
the ship
do.
plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like...
Okay, cool.
You're something like...
What game is Kingdom
wanderer.
Come Deliverance?
I usually find
2.
work with someone, stay
Number
for a
2.
while, and once I save a bit,
Number
I
1 will
move
be
on.
cheaper, so if
Then
you're looking
why
for
are
a
you
cheap
begging
game to
here?
start with, number
Sometimes
1's a
I
good,
collect
good
herbs
start.
for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller,
Okay,
Why?
cool.
because they're different.
There's
and
a
it
lot of
scares
dead
people.
dialogue, though.
They travel from place to...
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see...
Cool. Reputation lost. Oh. Oh, dear.
What do you want to do?
Oh,
Don't get you.
I don't really care.
You
Shut up.
Aha.
Well, but I won't be troubling her long. Just until I find a way to make a living.
Cool.
Oh, well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going.
Let's go.
Get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
Go. We really need, like, food as well, don't we? Probably. Because we've been... food. Nice, that'll do. Where did it say my hunger? Charisma, speed, strength, agility, health, energy, nourishment. There we are, 91. That'll do. Kill a guard. Take their take their suit.
Is that a problem? I'm not a chronicler. Why want a raise for this responsibility? You won't what? Or
That guy like
Do you
there
want me
that I
to
can
tell everyone about the time you were drunk?
I'd like to report an ambush. Some scoundrels attacked my lord's retinue and killed our men.
That's a serious matter.
John
Where is your
Marston, how's it
lord?
going?
Well, he left.
I don't understand why he's not lodging a complaint himself.
Do you know
and
what
why
game
not directly at the castle?
PFP is from?
He has
I'm
that
not sure
right
what
as
you're
a
on
lord.
about.
It's a long story. My lord got very angry and then went missing.
Sorry, fella, but I'm not sure whether you're making it up or lying to me. But if you were telling the truth, why don't you bring your lord here and we can talk it all over calmly? I'm sorry, lad, but until then, I've got more important things to do.
Oh dear.
I need to speak with Sir Otto.
With the Royal Chamberlain?
Is
Are
the
you
game worth
yanking
it?
my
I would
official
wait.
pizzle?
I would
not?
wait, John.
I'd like to talk to him too, boy. But he's still
I don't
in
think any
Prague.
game's worth like
He's
50
hardly
quid.
ever here. Chamberlain Ulrich
60
is
quid.
in charge of things.
So
And where do I find
play
him?
number 1
Where
if
do
you've
you
not played
think?
number 1 yet, and by
Up
the
in
time
the
you played number
castle.
1 and
But they won't
completed
let me
it,
in
they
there.
should be down
What
in
do you want me
price.
to do about it? That's your
But it's a
problem.
huge game.
I'm not going to put in a
It's
word
like
for
60
you.
hours
I hardly
gameplays
know you.
plus, and that's just the main quest.
I'd like to buy something. Where can I find some merchants around here?
If it's a tradesman you're after,
I need
most
to
of
get
them
washed,
live
don't
here
I?
in the village, of course. Your best bet is to ask our merchant Jörg. He knows everyone. I'm sure he'll help you.
Alright, cool.
What's new, bailiff?
Nothing special. Fortunately, Troskowitz is peaceful here, and the war. Well, that's how it wasn't.
Alright.
And what happened?
And then
I don't really
But
care.
Excuse me.
I can't.
What's...
Project. And now he said
What do you mean?
that we found. I've also now.
Cap-
I and the peasants won't stop. Said, and that's.
That sounds...
Right, cool. That'll do. Who's this guy?
What'll it be this fine morning?
What do you have for sale?
Ah, it's books. What can I sell him? I don't want to be selling my recipes, do I?
Why
We're
are
all
you
right.
wasting my time?
What? It's all right, man. Just chill.
As the local scribe, you know a lot of
Lane
things, right?
was summoned.
I'd
How
say
you doing,
so.
Lane?
In this province, not a squirrel farts without my knowing.
Right. So, if I needed to get something, you'd certainly be able to tell me where, right?
Depends on what you're looking for. Don't involve me with anything dishonorable.
No, don't worry. I'm just looking for some armor.
Armor? Well, unless you want to join von Burgau's retinue, I don't think I can help you. But try Radovan, the blacksmith in Tachov. He might at least sell you an iron helmet.
You don't know of anything better?
Aha! So, the good man is a connoisseur, eh? And how would Prince Brunswick's armor suit you?
Whose armor?
Oh, it's just a local legend.
What legend?
It's hard to explain. There are actually 2 legends, or even 3. Well, it
My
doesn't really
reputation
matter.
keeps going
Why
up.
are you so interested anyway? Fine armor like that belongs in the hands of a knight.
I'm a knight.
Oh, come now. Surely you're not going to keep that legend to yourself. Do a fellow scholar a service.
Youngster, being able to piss your name in the snow doesn't make a scholar out of you.
I beg your pardon?
All right. No
Oh,
need to lose your
wow,
temper.
failed that
I'll
one.
tell you. In short, they say the armor of ancient Bohemian Prince Brunswick is hidden here, waiting for some valiant knight to find it. I don't believe it, of course. After all, I'm educated. But you'd be surprised how many fools have set off to find it.
Who exactly was this?
You don't know, lad? Educate yourself. Brunswick was a famous Czech prince who won the lion for our country's coat of arms.
Really?
Okay.
How is it that I've never heard of him?
Perhaps because he never existed. Prince Vladislav II got the lion for our coat of arms for helping Emperor Frederick I.
But you just said that...
Brunswick is just a legend, but...
Okay.
Well, yeah, that's just wonderful. But I'm interested in something else.
Ah, reputation lost.
And do you know where I could find Brunswick's armor?
Yes, lad, if it even really exists. But I do have a little bit of advice for you.
Welcome to the stream, people.
Sir
Welcome,
Chenyek,
welcome.
who they say hid the armor, left behind a riddle. It's a test that must be passed by whoever
There's
wants
not
to
the
find
first
it. Do
time
you
people
want to
keep
hear
saying
it?
that. People keep saying that.
Hang on,
Jesus.
How come you never went looking for that armor yourself?
I'll take it. I'll
Don't
take
tell
it.
me you wouldn't be interested in
The
such a
jawline,
valuable
innit?
item.
The jawline's
What?
similar.
Me? Go chasing around this bandit-infested land after some riddle?
Welcome.
No,
Click a
thanks.
follow for that.
Besides,
Click a follow.
God alone knows the truth behind it. It's said Sir Chenyek quarrelled with the king.
There's
over
a
the
lot
armor,
of
but
sides
some
in this
fishwife
game, and
might
there's a
have
lot
won't
of like
find me
side
betting my life on
conversation.
such-
And how did that riddle go?
Wait, how was it? I've got it.
Like you can
Take
listen
your
to the
leave
side
of
conversation for
crone
hours.
and maiden, standing tall behind the gates. Boldly go towards true midnight. In caverns cold your prize awaits. Pass through
Right.
the all of forest kings.
I'm not going to remember
hidden
that.
deep from
Henry best
hunter's
note it down.
gaze. Standing tall between them stands a mighty rock.
All right, cool. I think I know where to look. Didn't ring a
The
bell.
crone and the maiden towards midnight. We've got east, west, midday, midnight. Bloody hell. I think I know where it is.
Really? Well, seems you've got something between your ears then, lad. And you know what? I've got something else for you. Sir George, who
Yeah, he
previously
does do a
owned
really
the
good
armor,
job at
wanted to have a
acting.
nice poleaxe
Some of them are
made in
quite
Prague
bad.
too, but he died of the plague before he could do it. I'm not too certain about Brunswick and his armor, but this is certainly true because I have a copy of George's order here.
Come on.
Here, take it as a keepsake. And now go.
Lovely. Thank you. Right. Quickly, 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 Henry. Eat it. Yeah. Right. Is there anything worth stealing apart from her?
Greetings. Are you blind?
I need some lockpicks. That's what I need. Probably. Hello.
Piss off.
Right. Where's this? I've made a marker for myself. Is it in there? Oh man, they need to make these. They need to make these better. Remove the marker. What is this place? That scribe. A trader.
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
Did you have anything of value here? Where did
the wagon tip? On the roads near the Katchak pond, beyond Jellyov. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off, but what can I do?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too, but what can I do? So, what will it be?
I wanted to ask you, what's on the other side of that nearest hill? I'm not from here, and I'd like to get my bearings. You look like a merchant to me, so you probably know best.
Ja, natürlich, you're not from here. Everyone around here knows that, after what happened in Betty's Tavern. Aber das ist deine Sache. That is your business, lad. Also, what do you want to know?
Oh, jeez.
Is there anything I should avoid around here?
Certainly. Stirring up trouble here in the village. We don't care much for outsiders.
I understand that, but we were ambushed by bandits. So I wanted to ask if you know anything about that.
Ach so, ich verstehe. The woods have been full of all manner of rebel recently. That is all because of the war.
So you've already heard about these bandits?
About those ones in particular, or about others. They are all just gleichen Scheißkerle. Every time I go to the town, the bailiff must send an armed escort with me. It makes life difficult.
So the roads aren't safe?
Ja, das kann man wohl sagen. Herr von Bergo.
Right, okay. That's enough of that.
Where can I... If you want, Herr von Bergo, we do the grave. No.
Can I...
Zum Glück nicht. Oh, there is... They're protected. Nichts weit. Along the...
Let's see what you will trade with me.
Where do you...
The half of...
Is it...
Wenn du...
Trade.
What do you have for sale?
What we got here? Armorer's kit, black kit, blacksmith scrap metal, steel, exotic wood, charcoal, food, torch. Wanderer's pouch. There's 100 groschen. Trader's got 300. I've got 6. The interface is terrible. Okay. Let me sell some of this stuff. You look like Henry, man. You're like the 5th person that said it on the stream. Yeah, it was. I think that was German, John. Yeah, people think I look like Henry. Okay. This is all worn stuff, so I'm imagining like I probably need to ditch. I know it gives me some armor, but I don't know. I'll sell it all. I'm going to sell it all. Remove. Add. Simple shoes. Just get rid of them. It's all shit stuff anyway. I need money, don't I?
I'd like to do something about that price.
Gut, versuchen wir's.
Okay, haggling. Here we go, haggling. Chat. Where does Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 take place? Is it England? Maybe. I don't know. When? I'd imagine when is probably about the 10th century. Right. Haggling will allow you to influence the price you buy items for. Select an offer and confirm it. The trader will accept your offer or make a counter offer. Okay. Okay, so 2.8 is the standard, 2.7. Let's try 2.6.
And a little tip.
Oh nein, vielen Dank. Das war ein gutes Geschäft. Auf Wiedersehen.
Oh, I did that the other way round. Oh shit. Okay. Inventory. Fire. Bludgeon people. Poppy? Yeah. I need to find some bandits to kill.
Stop, man.
I mean.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Stop!
Somebody, please!
What do you want?
Oh! Ow!
Take that! Fucking hell!
Oh, shit. Ah, mate. Oh! Oh! No, chat! I should have just stayed out of that, shouldn't I? Shit.
Stop, man. Your purse. I beg your pardon? This is a robbery. But I... Is it... Stop.
No! I will not stop. I'm going to get what I'm going to do, chat. I'm going to go into the woods here. I'm going to come up from behind. Are they running this way? Oh! Oh! I'm not doing good here, am I? Oh my god! No! There's a pack of them! Oh. Get them! Fuck off! Oh man. Oh, what? This game's so hard at the start. Dogs, exactly, man. How you doing, dude?
So you have a weapon. Big deal.
Ah! What are you doing?
Yeah.
No chance.
Come on, come on, come on. Come on. I'm so rubbish. I'm so bad.
Jesus! Fucking slaughter!
Are you right in the head?
Oh. Oh.
Fuck! I'm bleeding! Jesus! Fucking slaughter! What are you doing?
Yeah. I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Come on. I've got myself some nice clothes. Okay. All good. We're all good, okay. we're all good, man. Mead. Your hand is damaged. Common modern complex weapon. Okay. Oh, my thing's damaged. My actual bludgeon. If I go up this road, I'm going to get robbed, didn't I? Maybe this road's better. I want to get robbed. I've just got some stuff. Here we go. Just need to wash ourselves now so we're not got all blood on us. Probably needs to sleep as well. Hiya.
Greetings.
Trade.
Show me your wares.
I'm going to sell stuff. You don't want all my stuff.
Why are you wasting my time? What do you want here, you scoundrel? Why'd you barge in here?
Easy, mate.
I'm here then. You said in the alehouse that you could do with a helping hand at the forge, didn't you?
I could. My last two hands, well, they're not worth mentioning. And what with the wedding coming up, the work is piling up. Ah, what's your name? Henry?
That's right.
You said something in the tavern about being a blacksmith's son, didn't you?
Aye, that's me. My father was a swordsmith, and not just any. He even forged swords for the nobility.
For the nobility, eh? Well, that kind of experience will come in very handy for me indeed. As it happens, I have to forge a wedding present for young Lord Semine. A fine sword.
So you'll take me on?
Hold your horses. I'll have to try you out first. You could forge me a hunting sword as a test, so I can see if you can make a straight blade. That shouldn't give you much trouble if your father was a swordsmith, should it?
Sure thing.
Let's get started.
I can get started right away.
Great. Find some iron and get started then.
Iron?
You can't make a sword out of butter, but if you don't have your own stuff, you can get everything from the chest in my forge.
Cool. I need health.
Go over to the anvil and let's get started. Furnace is cold now. Give it a practice try. Some things, like swords, are too long to fit in the fire. You have to heat it up. Pardon me. Try poking it around for a bit.
I need to imagine.
Now get the furnace nice and hot. There's a lever above you.
There we
Give it a
go.
pull. It works with that.
There we go.
Be able to tell when it's in the fire. You have to take it out from time to time and take a look. Try
Yep.
it out.
Okay, check the blade temperature. Yeah, it's pretty hot, mate.
See, it's the color of straw, which is what you want, and you heated the whole thing up. Nicely done. Now you can go straight to the anvil. Try moving the sword along the anvil so you can get the hang of it.
All right, cool. Okay. Got ya.
Now take the hammer and try hitting it a few times.
Yeah.
See the sparks? That's the sign of a good strike. The more sparks, the better. Also, you can hammer with different degrees of power. A stronger hit will do more, but it'll tire you out faster. Try giving it a few blows, as hard as you can, so I can see how strong you are. Ah! That's got a nice ring to it. Of course, if it was all about hitting an anvil with a hammer, any dolt could do it. You've got to hammer the workpiece evenly. One hit next to the other.
Cool.
Very nice. You're doing just fine. But when I say evenly, I mean it. A sword has two sides, like a lot of other things, including myself. Turn it over and continue on the other side. Nice. Now try forging it on both sides. The closer it is to being finished, the more it will take on the shape you want. It'll cool off soon anyway. It's cooled now. You can't do it all in one go. You've got to put it back in the furnace from time to time. Sometimes you've got to go there and back all day. But it's all part of the craft. Now, get back to the forge and heat it all up again, like before.
Jesus.
The whole thing is heated up now, so come over to the anvil.
Oh, wow.
See that? Besides the sparks, you can tell a good strike by the sound it makes. The sparks are flying nicely. Sparks. That's the stuff. See how it's taking on the right shape? That's how you can tell it's almost finished. Now, I've got a piece of advice for you. Hammer to a rhythm. When I hammer a piece to a beat, the work goes by easier. Sometimes I'll
mate.
whistle to myself to keep the rhythm going.
Jeez.
There you go. You've got it finished. All that's left is to temper it, and the sword will be done. The rest is just tweaking.
Beautiful.
Nothing happened to the novel, but it brought his horses back. And that pissed him off when he wants his revenge. He complained to the bailiff, saying the oak's dangerous and has to go.
Hunting sword. Lovely. sell that.
Right. Let's have a look. Very nice work. Your father taught you the trade well.
He'd certainly be happy to hear that.
If you carry on hammering as well as you did today, you've definitely got a job here. Even so, keep in mind, it's all about making sure every strike does its job. That's why you can't let it get cold, or keep striking the same spot. If you work evenly, each strike falling right next to the last one, you can't go wrong. Got that? Or is there something else you want to ask
No,
about?
I'm cool. That's
Thanks.
all I need to know.
That's all I need to know.
You can sleep in the chamber by the woodshed. And there's a chest where you can keep your things. And of course, you can use the forge anytime you want. Any questions?
Cool. No, man. What can I do with items?
What can I do with the items I've forged?
Well, you can sell them. Though you probably won't have much luck around here. But I'll happily buy some of the nicer things from you.
Where can I get materials?
You can buy some essentials from me. But if you want to make a fancy sword with lots of ornamentation, you'll have to look elsewhere. This is just a village, you know. The locals ain't after luxury. They can't afford it neither.
Cool.
Where exactly is my bed?
At the side of the house. There are 2 doors and a wheelbarrow between them. You go in by the rear door, next to the woodshed, and you can put your things in the chest there. Don't worry, nobody'll steal them.
What now?
What do you think? You're not going to be idle. I'll find you some work to do right away. You're pretty good at swords, but what the locals really need is axes and horseshoes. Right, here are some simple drawings that show what they're both supposed to look like. And some iron. You can get down to it right away.
Just like that? You aren't going to help me?
Sacre, lad. I chose you because you already know a thing or two. I'm not going to look over your shoulder all bloody day. You take care of these smaller jobs. Forge away as long as you're able, and then sell it all. Once you've made some coin and feel like being out in the open again, I'll give you some more interesting work.
Some more interesting work, eh? Cool. Because I'm into this game, so I'm probably going to be streaming it more. It doesn't stream great because it's just kind of like everything's long-winded, isn't it? But there'll be some people who will watch it. Right. Catch you later.